Good morning and welcome. You know, I keep saying good morning and I keep forgetting that we also air in the evening. So hello, welcome to this edition of the Lynne Hayes Freeland Show. Yes, not only do we air Sunday mornings, we also air 7 p.m. Sunday evenings on our streaming station, CBSN. See, you may not have known that, but I just want to remind you that. But I bet you didn't know that this month is Black Girls Equity Month. What is it? What is it all about? You're going to be so glad you joined us today. Two individuals, two perspectives. Dr. Kathi Elliott is celebrating. I'm saying celebrating because we have a lot to celebrate. Celebrating Black Girls Equity Month. It is a month of events, things going on. We're going to talk about all of them as we celebrate as well Gwen's Girls. And Kim Booth is going to join us. She's here now. We're going to spotlight her in the next segment, but I'm going to draw her into this segment as well. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Dr. Elliott, talk to me a little bit about what is this month all about?
So, Lynn, this month is about just celebrating girls. So last year we had the proclamations given to us that, kind of established September as Black Girls Equity Month. And it went alongside with our summit, which I'll talk about as well. We're having our 5th annual summit. And so this year I wanted to do a little bit better and bigger. I want to highlight our girls because a lot of the information that we will be talking about often is, all the things that are reflected in the reports, the negative things, not about the girls, but about our systems, right? The disproportionate racial makeup of systems of Black girls and boys, but specifically we're talking about Black girls. And so I wanted to take a moment to just highlight Black girls every day to show that they are our queens, they are resilient, they are beautiful. They're not these images that are often portrayed as we know the angry stereotype or the disrespectful stereotype. And so we wanted to shift the narrative and focus on something positive, even though we will also be focusing on some of the negative things that are happening in our county that are just astonishing and the worst across the country.
And all of this is happening in the midst of a pandemic. And when we look at the pandemic, we look at COVID-19, that's had to have an effect on everything that you do and everything that you're trying to do.
Yes, absolutely. One of the things that has been fortunate for us is that we have relationships not only with the girls, but with the families. And we were able to quickly move into like getting on the Zoom platform and connecting with our girls at least 2 or 3 times a week, doing individual check-ins, but also bringing them together as a group because we know that socialization piece is something that is very important and that we didn't want them to lose. But the other piece that's even greater is the academics. And so we have created an academic platform for not just girls. I want to be clear because a lot of people are contacting us and see our information. And because we have a reputation of providing services to just girls, we want to make sure that everybody knows it's for girls and boys, K through 12. And we do individual assessments as well as learning plans for these kids and set them up with a tutor. But it's more than just tutoring because, as I said, our tutors actually, develop weekly lesson plans and targets of what these kids are to be achieving. And it's something that, I know that these school districts cannot do the work that needs to be done alone, and they need community partnerships. And so for me, it was, after having conversations with our girls and with our families, I knew that was something that was a great need. So we have continued it through the summer, and now this upcoming school year, through the rest of the school year, we are enrolling kids, as I said, K through 12, boys and girls. We even have a special group of tutors that will work with children with IEPs because we know that they are often left out and parents really need that additional support. So if anyone is interested in receiving that additional support, please look at our website. The information is on our website and sign up.
And I know Kim is probably over there thinking, "Oh, I got a break in this segment," but I told you I was going to pull you in this segment. Kim Booth is the Assistant Chief Probation Officer at Juvenile Court, and Dr. Elliott talks about the tutoring, and we're going to talk about more your role and how you fit into this. But when you look at then the court system, and we talk about this piece of tutoring and the technical support and the kids, I'm guessing that the tutoring part is a big piece for the kids that you see. I mean, it fills a big gap for them.
Correct. And Kathy's right. It's more than just your typical tutoring, as I think people think about, where you just get this hour and somebody helps you with something specific. It's more of a academic enhancement for students. And with youth that have, some of our youth, for instance, in the juvenile court system that may have an IEP, they've been able to help us set up tutoring up to 5 days a week for youth that have IEPs. So this can something, actually, just like you said, during this COVID time, to have something that's consistent, they build a relationship, they do an assessment and see where the student stands so that they're actually supporting the student around the work that they're trying to get done. It's a good relationship. The two go hand in hand.
And relationships, and that's just one of the things we're talking about. And certainly there's been a lot of conversation about police officers in our schools and the way we look at our kids, and that's where we're going to pick up the conversation in just a minute when the Lynne Hayes Freeland Show continues. So don't go away. We'll be right back.